Hi, welcome to Thriving Thursday. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and I thought today would be a good day. Here in the US, it's Thanksgiving Day, and I thought today would be a good day to put out another video. The topic for today is Thanksgiving. So if you have not subscribed to my channel and would like to, please do so and hit the little bell icon and you'll receive notifications when I put out a new video. You can also contact me at my website, learntothrivelife.coaching.com. That's learntothrivelife.coaching.com. Well, let's get to this topic of Thanksgiving or gratitude, right? So my sister sent me something the other day from one of her friends. I'm going to pull it up here, one of her friends on Facebook. And it said, being joyful isn't what makes you grateful. Being grateful is what makes you joyful. And that dovetails with a lot of things that I've been seeing lately. I've been delving into the idea of gratitude and what it looks like to live a life filled with gratitude. And I think this is right. The prerequisite for things like joy and peace and contentment and a thriving in our relationships, right? The prerequisite for all of that is gratitude. You know, in the Old Testament scriptures and the New Testament, gratitude, or the idea of thanksgiving, giving thanks, being grateful, having a grateful heart, is throughout both of those testaments, right? And when we look at people's lives that we know, the people who are the most contented and joyful and thriving seem to be people who have a deep and abiding gratitude, right? Because let's face it, there is pain and suffering in this world. But even with pain or suffering or sorrow, there can be joy. And the people that you find those coexisting in are people who are deeply grateful people. They're grateful for all the blessings that they have. So I want to take a look at a particular incident where two people experienced the exact same thing. It's a minor car accident, okay? And let's say it's Thanksgiving Day, for example, Thanksgiving morning, today, right? And you're driving to, and this person is driving to a relative's house that's in town to go to Thanksgiving, right? And someone runs a stop sign not very fast, hits them. They end up with a cracked rib and a few bruises. The other person has some minor injuries but is fine too. The cars are damaged, but no one's significantly injured. The cars can be repaired. Each person has insurance, okay? So one person experiences this and they say, wow, I am so thankful. This could have been so much worse. I could have been majorly injured. I could have a back injury. I mean, all I have is a cracked rib and a few bruises from the seatbelt or from the, from the accident. And I could be so much more injured, and so could the other person. The other person could have major injuries. I have insurance. I'll call the insurance company. I'll get my car fixed. I'm so thankful I have insurance. Wow, this could have been so much worse. I'm so thankful for the people who checked in on me. I'm so thankful that my family could immediately come get me. I could, they could take me and have me checked out and realize, hey, I'm fine. I just have a few minor injuries. I could still make it to Thanksgiving dinner. And I could be with my family, and a lot of friends who heard about it checked in on me, and I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for my family, for my friends, for the fact that this wasn't worse, and for all the many blessings that I have, despite this hard thing that's happened, right? Because it is a hard thing. Another person has the exact same accident, and their attitude is, this has completely ruined my Thanksgiving. I now have pain, I have this cracked rib, and I have these other injuries, and what was this person thinking anyway? They're such an idiot. They ran a stop sign. And it was such a pain to have to go to the urgent care. And now I'm going to have to call my insurance. And it's going to be a pain to have to deal with the insurance company to get my car fixed. And this is just a terrible thing. It's the worst Thanksgiving ever. Do you think that second person is going to have much joy? No. Are they going to be able to enjoy any of their time with their friends at with their family members at Thanksgiving? No. Are they going to have, and they're also complaining because not enough friends checked in on them, right? So they're not going to have flourishing relationships because they're going to be bitter. They're going to be resentful that this happened rather than grateful. Grateful that they have car insurance. Grateful that they aren't that injured and it's not going to be long-lasting injuries. Grateful that they even have a car to drive. A lot of places in the world, people don't have cars. Grateful that they could get the medical care and relatively easily. So many things to be grateful for, but they miss all of the things to be grateful for, and they focus in on the things to be bitter about, resentful about, frustrated and angry about. Their life is going to have more suffering because of their attitude than the person who's grateful. They're actually heaping more suffering, more pain, more frustration, more angst on themselves because they're coming from a place of resentment and scarcity rather than abundance, right? The person who's grateful to God for what they have is coming from a full heart, a heart that's full of abundance of joy and contentment and peace, and abundance of gratitude for all that they have, which makes their entire experience of this much different than the other person. So now let's go to today. Is this the Thanksgiving we hoped for? No. Many of us don't have friends and relatives coming in because of COVID. Some of us may be sick with COVID, or we've been exposed and so we had to cancel Thanksgiving with friends and family. It's not what we had wished for, but we have so much for which to be grateful. We're here. We're not presumably in the hospital with COVID, if you're viewing this video, right? Most of us don't have loved ones who have died from COVID. A few of us do, and I'm so sorry for you, and I pray for you during this time, because it's got to be hard with Thanksgiving, right? But we have so much to be thankful for. Let's don't miss Thanksgiving or the blessing of Thanksgiving because we are seeing what's missing and what's wrong and why it shouldn't be this way. Let's embrace today for what it is, for what we do have, and thank God for it. And experience the joy that will come from having that deep and abiding gratitude. I wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving. And as always, I wish you grace and peace this day and